Hello everyone, and today I've got a little bit of news for you. So you must already be aware that Season 25 finally returned to Boom's YouTube channel just yesterday, which means several things. First of all, Boom successfully filed an appeal to YouTube's support system and managed to lift the strike applied to his channel by FZCO Fraud Company more than a month ago. But what's even better about it is that he also managed to save all the views he's got from his audience when the season was still open on his channel and was getting its fair share of attention. Because I was really afraid that Boom could be forced to re-upload the season from the scratch, which would mean that all of its previous views it managed to gather were to be deleted completely. But thank God it didn't happen like this, and Boom managed to win this small legal battle and also save his views, which means that not all hope about YouTube's support system is lost yet. But aside from that fact, I've also got a pretty good news for y'all, and it's also concerning the Skibidi Toilet series. And this time it came from Boom himself, who wrote a very interesting thing in his official Discord server. And by the way, speaking of his Discord channel, let me also mention that recently, his category that was used to be called Big Announcements got now converted into none other than TV franchise. And why did that happen out of blue, you can ask me. So here's what you missed on. This category also got pinned with one of the older messages from Boom that he wrote back in 2024, where he wrote, "Everyone, I am here to confirm, this is true. We have been speaking and discussing the Skibidi Toilet with Michael Bay for some time now. I can't share any details yet, but I can assure you, I will be involved in all the important decision-making. We're gonna cook." Okay, guys, and if you're not excited as hell about what you just heard, let me tell you why exactly you should be rejoicing like crazy right now. First of all, this message means that the making of the Skibidi Toilet movie, or as we understood from the renamed category that it would be rather a TV franchise, is actually true, and it didn't just come to me in the lucid dream or something like this. The making of this project is still pretty much in the process. And let's not also forget how Boom mentioned about it in his recent interview a couple of months ago too, before all the hell started breaking loose and his channel started getting any new strikes. Okay, and let's also talk about this TV franchise thing more in specifics. Because first of all, does it mean that we're not going to see the Skibidi Toilet movie but a TV series instead? And if you guys watched one of my recent videos dedicated to the Skibidi Toilet movie and how I believed it could look like, then you know that I actually expected from Boom and Hollywood executives to make something extremely similar to the Transformers movie franchise, maybe even divided into several films instead of just one. But in that video, I also voiced out a possibility how this project can actually go to the platforms like Netflix instead, for example, which would mean that we might see the series full of any episodes instead of a movie franchise. And well, based on the name of this new Discord category, I think that my latter suggestion can actually come into reality now. And it's plausible that both Boom and Michael Bay decided to switch to the more classic Skibidi Toilet format rather than a movie. And if that's an absolute truth, then I wonder if that's going to be just one TV show or several ones after all. Because there are so many things that happened in the Skibidi Toilet series by now that I'm not really sure whether it would be possible to be squeezed in just one TV show with the standard length or not. And if it's going to be just one TV series, then what could we expect from this and how could it look like? First of all, it would be safe to assume that the Skibidi Toilet TV series could be designed to follow the same fast-paced and really chaotic format as the original YouTube episodes where the focus is made on action. So it's more than likely that it will be structured in an episodic but logically interconnected way where the action stuff would lead to the plot sequences and etc. A potential TV adaptation could also be made of multiple plot lines too, as all of shows used to make, which means that we might be maybe focused on several different factions like the Skibidi Toilets, the Alliance, and the Astros in separate arcs. And I believe that this upcoming TV series may also be divided into several seasons just as the YouTube series. Well, it's pretty unlikely that there's going to be 25 freaking seasons though, but what about 2 or 3 at the very least? And each season could dive even deeper into the lore of the Skibidi Toilet while revealing certain details that we've never got in the original YouTube series yet. So imagine an entire season dedicated to the rise of G-Toilet, for example, his rebellion against the Astro faction and the creation of the Skibidi Toilet virus. It would be quite different from what we saw in the series, but let's not forget that TV adaptations often use the original material pretty loosely in order to create something new and fresh. Or perhaps one season will be focused on the development of the Alliance's technology, showcasing the humans' first attempts at fighting back against the Skibidi Toilet's invasion. But if Boom and his team really want to go bigger, like truly big, then there's another possibility: multiple interconnected shows. Similar to how the MCU operates, so there could be spin-off series that focus on different characters of the Skibidi Toilet universe separately. So one show could focus on the origins of the Skibidi Toilet War, while another would be dedicated to the Astro faction's conquest of planets, and maybe even a standalone show about how the speakermen and cameramen first united to form the alliance with TV men coming in later. And let's not forget the possibility of a completely new story that could easily expand on future events beyond what we've already seen in the YouTube series. The potential is really big, as you can see. And the fact that Boom is working with Michael Bay suggests that whatever they create, it's going to be just freaking epic. High-budget CGI, action-packed battles, massive world building, and maybe even live-action elements. Who knows? If the TV franchise turns out to be really big and successful, then maybe we'll still get a movie down the line, either as a continuation of the series or as a spin-off. So to sum it all up, the revelation that the Skibidi Toilet series is evolving into a full-fledged TV franchise opens up a whole new world of possibilities, my friends. Whether it's a single TV series or multiple interconnected shows, one thing is pretty certain: this is a massive step forward for the franchise, and it's really exciting to think about how much deeper we'll get to explore this universe. We can only hope that Boom and Michael Bay stay true to the chaotic energy that made Skibidi Toilet so popular in the first place. And if all these silly strikes won't stand in our Chad's way, then it's only for the better. And that was all for today. Write in the comments what you personally think about my theory, and be sure to also subscribe to my channel not to miss my new videos to keep yourselves updated while you are waiting for episode 78 to get released. And that was me, ISOTOILET. See ya!